Hey, good morning, Samara. This is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. Thank you so much again for your inquiry on our 2022 Toyota Kluger. The GX sitting here in front of me, absolute glamour of a car. As discussed, like I said, I just thought I'd do a little bit of a video tour through the whole thing, give you a much better idea than obviously just from the photos online. I've seen, as we discussed, down in Sydney, it's no stress at all. We're lucky enough to be the second largest used car yard for Toyota in all of Australia. So I'm currently at 235 Mulgrave Road. This is our main yard up here. As you can see, we're literally jam-packed here. There's plenty going on at the moment. Should be able to see our Toyota Lexus showrooms up the hill there, as well as our service apartments down the road there too. And like I said, we go through a little bit over 250 cars a month, and sort of freight nearly almost half of those down south as well. So it means we get some fantastic cars just like this Kluger. Obviously, you know, no repairable write-offs, no flood damage, nothing like that, of course, as well. And of course, on sale at the moment for only $44,990 drive away, which makes it literally the cheapest in all of Australia by about $2,000. So, as you can see, no chips or anything across the roof there either. Windscreen's looking really good as well, no chips or anything through there too. So I'm just going to try and be as transparent as we possibly can for you. So looking really tidy across the actual bonnet. That's just all a little bit of bits of dust. It's all coming off. Same thing. Couple sort of really faint little chips just there. But the rest of the bonnet's looking really good. Same thing. Looking very tidy through the rest of the bonnet there for you. To the driver's side wheel arch here as well. I did tilt these wheels out for you so you can see behind those treads and everything there too. So obviously you've got the GX wheels here as well, the alloys. That one looks like it's in really good nick. Onto the wheels themselves. So you should be able to see the actual indicators just there too. So as you can see, about 80-90% left on those treads. They're pretty much brand new. And as you can see on the inside, through the wishbones, through all the suspension and everything, looking brand new through there too. All sort of little marks just there. Nothing too bad though. All parking sensors across the front. Again, just a little mark there. A couple of faint little chips, but nothing too bad at all. Through the rest of the front here as well for you. And to the passenger side now as well. So again, on these, there you go. So pretty much brand new tyres again once more. In there too. So obviously no rust or anything like that. Very tidy up through the rest of the car. It's all the keyless. You got two little buttons there, so that's going to lock the car. So as you can see, these two little buttons there are going to actually lock the car for us. So you push those, it's going to tuck those mirrors in so we know it's locked. So as long as the keys are in proximity of the door, and you've got sensors on the inside of the handle. So as soon as you put the hand on the inside, it's going to unlock that straight back up for you. So you got that on both front doors as well. Beautiful inside through the inside here. All electric windows, of course, there too. Obviously the Kluger fitted mats there as well. All that kind of stuff we just leave in the car for you. This was a private owner from down south. So full service history in there as well. So all your books, log books, manuals, the whole works in the glove box here. So private owner, like I was saying, down south. So it's literally only done one service. So 2023 it's 16,000 k's. So not due again until about 31,000 or September this year. So full service history there for you too. Incredibly tidy through the inside there. Now that's not actually window tint on these windows either. That's just privacy glass on the back. So it's literally just dark glass. Little tiny chip just there. It's literally just dark glass, so we can do all that sort of stuff in-house before it goes as well. Can also say little child locks just there as well for you. Very tidy through the inside of these door cards. Same thing. Got that fitted floor mat the whole way across the back there, the genuine ones. Got the aircon controls in the back as well as the two USB ports there too. Little argument separator in the middle here as well. Good for the kids. You got aircon through all three rows. The drop down handles on the two front rows there too. 60-40 split for these guys. So you got that little handle there. It's we've got a bunch of different buttons for these seats. So we've got that one there, which is just going to bring it forward. It allows you to get into the back for the kids and that. Child anchor points on the back of these 3 seats here too. And then you've got a couple extra buttons down the bottom here. So that one there is actually going to drop that down. And then there's one next to it, which will actually slide that back and forth there too. So 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons for these seats. So that however you want to maneuver them around, it's going to make it nice and easy. So if you want more foot space in the back there, you can simply shift this one forward as well. So very customizable for whoever's going to be driving. I'm going to leave that there in a second. So as we come over the roof there too, it's super tidy down through the back here. Obviously fuel inlet's just there too. So down to these GX wheels again. That one's in really good nick. Again, stacks of tread through there too. Rear parking sensors all across the back here. A couple of little sort of luggage marks that I did notice on the rear bar there. Same thing. But not too bad at all. Obviously everything's on struts back here as well. Inside, tiny little bits of wear, but nothing bad. Inside here as well. So you got a bunch of, you can open these little panels on the side to access those storage compartments. You got the jack just behind there as well. Try and get that camera in there so you can see underneath here. So we open that up. It's all your tools and everything for the to get to the spare tire. And then this little cap gets lifted off there. So that's what you use the tools for, and that's where you drop the spare tire down, because obviously being underneath at the back. So I'll show you just under there in a second. The spare tire and everything's all under there. Try and get that camera so you can see. It's very tiny back there. Now, like I said, 60. We've got 7 seats back here, so these little straps are the ones you use to pull up to get the seats back. That one there is going to drop them back down. Same thing. Automatically drops the headrest, gives you this huge amount of space through the back here. Tie down points all through the rear here as well. And again, to bring these back up, you simply just pull that back into place. You got little bits there for the seat belts to clip into as well. And same thing to bring that straight back up. To clip those back into place for you, just like that. Keep cruising around. Back through here. Now 2 genuine keys here as well. So we've got the central locking and the panic alarm. So that one's working perfectly. In the bag still as well. And so is that. So 2 perfectly working keys there for you too. The bag looks like, no, that's just coming off with my finger. Very faint sort of hairline mark there. Not actually a scratch, you can just see it though. Going through the back here as well. Little faint little mark there. I'd say somebody caught their shoe jumping in and out. And like I said, you've got all the floor mats, everything, all that kind of stuff we just leave in the car for you. And the whole works all through here. The exact same setup in the back. Anchor points all the way through. Just down the through the driver's side here for you too. Little hairline mark there. Dead set, this thing is so tidy. The keyless entry, all that sort of stuff just there for you. We do have the blind spot monitors there as well, so they're going to illuminate orange whenever someone's in your blind spot. Same little mark there. All the master controls here on the driver's side. So we've got the mirror controls, so you simply twist that left and right side of the car, adjust that as you need to. You can obviously control those mirrors whether you want them to fold in or not. Central locking, window locks, and the electric window controls all there. Again, same thing, some light little marks there, just from people's shoes catching on the paint, jumping in and out. Fitted floor mats. We've got the fuel release there, bonnet release is right next to it. Automatic high beams, bunch of blank switches in case you ever want to put accessories on the car. We've got height adjustments here as well, so you can lower that seat right down. Same thing all the way back up for short people like me. We're going to jump in, start it up, so you've got to have your foot on the brake. Push that little one there. Close these up. Alright, so only 21,164 kilometres as it sits right now. Obviously no engine or dash lights or anything like that. Nearly a full tank of fuel, which is even better as well. As you see through the inside, so on the right hand side here we've got all the safety side of things, so adaptive cruise control, lane departure, your music, cruise control, everything like that. All the headlights are on the right, so you've got automatic settings, parkers, headlights, high beams, all that kind of stuff like normal through there. Like I said, you've got your automatic high beam there too. The little display on the inside here, you've got a whole bunch of different menus you can control from the steering wheel. So all the average fuels, all your the lane departures, those sort of things. So once your cruise control and that sort of stuff's all locked on, the music, your trip meters, and all the personalization settings for all the sign reading detection, all the rear collision, all that sort of stuff you can turn on and off and customize it to how you like to drive. Wipers are automatic as well, but again, you just use them like normal. Working perfectly there too. The reverse camera tucked in the back of that boot, so you can actually physically see that rear bar there too, so you should never actually back into anything. And as you can see, obviously the closer we get to anything, the faster those will beep. You even get a little diagram on the inside there showing you that'll start to light up red once we get too close. It's even got the bonnet, the picture of the bonnet there as well to show that the bonnet is popped there too. So very smart. It'll do that for the doors and the boot there as well. So you got live pictures and know exactly what's going on around the car. Your little home button's going to bring you to this little page every single time. So you've got 3 main menus here. So you can jump straight into the average fuels, your phone calls, your music, all that sort of thing. You can actually change these around depending on how you want them set up. The other little menu button's going to take you into the music, your phone calls, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, all your settings, personalization stuff, Bluetooth, all that kind of stuff through there as well. So really nice and easy to control and customize through there too. This little one there is going to tell you, so we got a little bit hard to see. But whenever someone takes their seatbelt off, it's going to light up. It's going to tell you which kids you need to be able to yell at. We've got the temperature on the left-hand side, fan speed on the right, all the controls for the back and here, and the front on where you want the aircon to be coming in and out. Bunch of storage through here. They've thought of everything. There's actually a little recess just there too that you can poke your cords through as well. So if you've got your phone charging in that little compartment, you can have your little cords poking through there as well. So really, really clever on that regard. We've got accessory plugs for days down here to charge your phone, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto through that one there, and of course an accessory plug there for you too. So beautiful on the connectivity side of things. Adjustable cup holders, electric handbrakes, and automatic holds there too. Your automatic start stop, so basically if you come to a set of traffic lights and you come to a stop, the car will actually switch off by itself, saving fuel. Second you release pressure, it's going to turn itself back on. If you don't like it, you can turn it off with that too. We've got snow mode, traction control, sports, normal, and eco modes there too. As you change through those, the actual dash itself will change colors there as well, between green and red. Bunch of storage through the inside there as well. Massive glove box on there. It's one of the biggest glove boxes around, I reckon. Center console, sorry. Otherwise, incredibly tight through the inside here. Like I said, we've got the drop down handles, adjustable seat belts. We've got the mirrors from the lights. We got the huge sunny hold up the top there, and the exact same thing on the driver's side here as well. And one of the best things about this car as well, because it has perfect service history, because it's obviously a Toyota dealership, and because we've got spare keys, it's actually been to our mechanics and it's been certified by them. So it's been checked off with a 90-point inspection by the Toyota technicians and full service history, like as I was saying. So with this car, because we're a Toyota dealer and because it's been amazingly looked after and perfectly maintained, we get what we call Toyota certified. So this basically gives you an extra 12 months genuine factory warranty from Toyota on this car, and an additional 12 months roadside assistance from them as well, all for free, just because we're a Toyota dealer and just because this car is a perfect example. So one of the sort of benefits that makes this thing literally the best package around, definitely the best value for money. So that's just beeping to let me know I got the keys in my pocket. The car's still running as well. So just one here for you too. Obviously a beautiful 3.5 litre V6 motor in there too. Battery up in the back corner there as well. All your fluids and everything down there as well. Incredibly quiet, even though they are the bigger motor. So plenty of power and everything as well. So thank you so much, Samara, for your inquiry, and yeah, I cannot wait to hear your feedback soon.